Hi, welcome to Sew Let's Sew with Wendy. Today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely table runner out of 3 fat quarters. That's what we're looking to make. And I've just made it in a slightly different colour just so you can see the difference. Today we're using sort of black, white and cream as our table runner. It's really easy to make, and all you're going to need is 3 fat quarters, some backing, some batting and some binding. From your fat quarters you need one that's dark, one that's medium and one that's light. Cut all the fat quarters into 2.5 inch strips. Your dark and your medium subcut into 10 inch strips. That's those. Your light subcut them all into 2.5 inch strips. To start making the table runner, you just make a simple 9 patch. And basically, let's go the right way around, there we go. There's your 9 patch. So you put the light one, which is going to be all the little squares running through in the top right, the middle and the bottom left. And the other 2, you just choose where you want them. I've just, with this one, I put the dark in the top left and bottom right, and then I've used the medium there. So once you've got your 9 patch, turn it on point, and then we're going to start adding strips. So here's my first strip, which was a dark. You choose which one it is. It just, whichever goes best with your 9 patch. So that will be my right hand side, and then the next one is the opposite fabric but with a light square sewn on the top, and you stitch that down there. So that's what I'll do now. Where am I up to? So my next one is going to be this fabric here but without a square running along this edge here. And once you get used to making these table runners, you'll be able to run them up no time at all. I can generally make one start to finish in the morning. Ah, now spot the deliberate mistake. I've sewn a 2.5 inch square onto that. I didn't need to do that. Doesn't matter, not wasted. I can keep it for the next one. So the way to keep the pattern straight is whichever one had the square on is the one you use on the opposite side. And it's a 1/4 inch seam, as always. You can either finger press or use an iron. I actually best press all the fabric before I cut it anyway, so it's absolutely perfect for finger pressing. So there you go. Can you see what I've done? That's what we did just before, and I've just added this on. So it means this next row along here will be the dark fabric with a 2.5 inch square attached. So dark fabric, 2.5 inch square. My machine's got an automatic thread cutter and I absolutely love it. So if you can manage to get yourself one, I would. Definitely worth it. Now all I'm going to do with this is just line the corner up and then just stretch it to where it finishes. If you can see that. I mean, obviously you can pin if you like. I tend not to. So here's my 2.5 inch seam. And this table run is also called the Friendship Braid, and I believe it was a free download pattern on YouTube, I think. And because they didn't use fat quarters, they use yardage. If you cut a yard of fabric up, it gives you enough to make 2. So I actually thought that was quite sweet that it's called that. So there we are. You just keep going along until you've got 5 this side, 5 this side, which is that end. Then you need to get yourself a 6-inch ruler and line one end of the ruler through the centre squares, and then just chop the excess off and chuck. And that's how you end up that. I've made loads of these. I've done some in Christmas fabric. I've done some to match people's living areas, and they all really like it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.